Right, fun. So I'm going to start. I thought I'd do your video because it's just as easy, isn't it? We'll start it like we always do. And then we'll see. I have a feeling, just because of I'm getting a few messages. If you've got photos of the properties, can you send me them, please? I just get a feeling if I see it, I'll know. I don't know who this is for, but it may be somebody that's already passed or somebody living. It might be a bit of a warning. The left breast, it's like irritation, like itchy, and they're telling me that it is something to be concerned about, so don't ignore it, whoever that is for. So any help you can give us, John, we'll go for that. And any of the tribe and spirit that can give us some advice. We need to know about the house move, if that's okay. And anything else important you think she needs to know. I don't know what this, I don't know whether it's a word or what, so I'm just going to say it and you might know what it's supposed to be. It's like dip, but like there should be something after it. Dip something, not dip shit, and I don't think so anyway. But there's definitely, it's like there's a real short word, dip. But I could be hearing it wrong. It just doesn't, when I say dip, they don't agree with that. So there is something missing from that dip. Is it a slang word? Is it something short for something? Dip. It feels like there should be something else attached to it. Dip. As far as I'm aware, I'm hoping I'm doing the right one. It's 24th, isn't it? Which makes you all of those. So, it's reiterating the fact that you'll make the right choice anyway, so stop fretting about it, because for some reason it seems to think you're overthinking this. You're at a crossroads now, so I don't really understand what you're saying, but it's like go big or go home. So it's don't look back, so don't go backwards, go forwards. Because I get the feeling that you're looking at one to see, because of its proximity to work or something else, or that, so you're looking in that area for that reason. And what he's telling me is you're looking for a forever home, not something that goes with your lifestyle now, because your lifestyle will change. So he wants you to go for the forever home, even if he says it's a bit dearer, which isn't like him, because I get the feeling he's usually counting the pennies, but he's saying even if you have to push it a bit more, do it. Because you're stuck, and I think that has something to do with it, reason why. So you've got to let go of something from the past, or let go of your attachment to certain people or situations, and for some reason 4 years has, do you know what, is it 4 years since you went? Can't remember. But 4 years is important. It's time to let go now. Stop being stuck. There is a fear here though. If one of these houses, say, had the number 22 on, avoid it like the plague. And you don't have to, he is saying you don't have to decide now. Wait till the end of Mercury retrograde, like I said to you, because that's 3.5 weeks from tomorrow. And maybe a little beyond if you can, after the 22nd of February. But there is an enemy here, possibly twins, Gemini energy. Plan, but don't take action yet. And he told me that just before I put that down, that's not action. Because you're not, I don't think any of them are making your heart sing, which is quite strange. I don't even know, did you have a wedding dress? Because it's telling me brides get that feeling when they know it's the one. And you should get that feeling when you know this is your forever home. But I don't think you've had it yet, if that makes sense. He's talking about 6 weeks, possibly 7 months. So there is no rush, it seems, even though you feel like there is, but you are releasing something. So just all I know is avoid the 22. So if any of them is a number 22, rule that out straight away. But plan for the future is what he's saying. So if there's something in a house that you know is impractical and at some point you're going to have to move again, that's a no-no. This is your forever home. And you're listening to somebody, perhaps a Gemini, the twinnies, that they aren't thinking of you at all, they're thinking of their own. They're thinking logically for themselves, not for you. Mothers, mother-in-laws, mothers of your children, there may be a mother-in-law in spirit, you know that. But also it's abundance. It's you are growing now as a person, and he's very proud of the way you're growing, and it will bring you abundance. So any house that's the 3 or 30, anything to do with that number, fantastic, grab it. 5 or 23 also, and Taurus energy, massively important. But it's a bit by the book. It's a bit boring, to be honest. But there is a chance also, I don't know how many times you've been married. Was you married before John? If you are, there's another marriage coming. 5th or the 23rd. But again, it's saying, fire sign, man, no action. That's not you, so I don't know who that is. Somebody's not taking any action, maybe you shouldn't take any action. Somebody's shedding the skin, so transforming into something else. And there may be a snake in the grass, or somebody born 1965, plus or minus 12 February to February may be involved. You have to speak your truth. especially about material matters. There's two keys. Two keys. So I don't know if either you're sharing this home or you'll be married from this home, because there'll be two keys. Libra energy, justice, the loins and the marital home. So again, marriage, justice of the peace, maybe. Court documents, legal documents. Those born on the 11th or yeah. So far we've got the 3, the 30, the 5, the 23 and the 11. Somebody's not enjoying work, or there'll be problems with communications over Mercury retrograde. 8 years is mentioned, not paying off, whatever that means. Somebody not putting enough effort in. And then we've turned this around and no more fear. So I don't know if you hit the 8-year mark or after whatever this legal situation is. No more fear, you'll be able to go forwards. 22nd. So you've changed that around. Feel the fear and do it anyway. So I think up to the 22nd, don't do anything. After the 22nd, you should be fine. But I wouldn't buy the house if it was 22. Somebody in uniform. What's this? Female, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Possibly of a darker complexion. She was once a generous friend, now a dangerous enemy. It's time to speak your truth, cut through the bullshit and get to the point. Somebody may be... Oh, there's my card. 2nd of the 29th. Somebody may be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius child. Somebody's thinking of themselves and not you. I said that, didn't I? So watch out for those Geminis, I think. But there is an offer of love coming your way. I told you this a long time ago, didn't I? He's got a plan. You will find happiness, social deity and abundance, and probably marry again. Be prepared to walk away with nothing but the shout on your back if you have to. Feel the fear and do it anyway after the 22nd. There it is again, 3 times the Fool. 3 times the Fool. I think he's having a laugh about being married. 3 times the Fool. If John was your second marriage, this is your third. Yeah, 3 times the Fool. And you are frightened about it, but as long as he's not born on the 22nd. If he's born on the 22nd, stay well clear. Don't compare yourself to others. And don't see yourself as not achieving enough. You'll get there. It's not a race. The kids aren't going to like whatever you decide. I've got a feeling. Or issues with the children. Or issues from your childhood. Somebody returning from your childhood that's not particularly good. A handsome stranger. That's the Gypsy card. A handsome stranger coming into your life. Fire sign energy. But avoid those Geminis, Aquarius. I can't say Libra because Libra was the right way up. So Geminis and Aquarius, avoid missed opportunity. Be careful not to miss the opportunity when it comes. Perhaps you might have to wait a year for financial. And there I am. I was in there before. The 2nd or the 29th, positive energy. So it's good that we kept in touch on it. Yeah, you're coming out of an unhealthy situation, be it work, I won't say romance, or health matters. So don't worry about that. But do be careful about your medication and diet and where it's coming out, especially over Mercury retrograde. Be really careful around the 16th and 17th. You haven't got this, but in the astrology, the 16th and 17th, massively important. And the change of residence, which we know is what we're on about. So we know we're on the right track. You can send me the pictures. Oh, sorry. There is somebody coming in fast. But you've just got to watch them, because if it's a fire sign, they're great at starting things, but you've got to keep the momentum going with them, because they're not very good at finishing things. Yeah, there's a marriage again. Keep saying about a marriage, a union. Somebody's spying on you. Female, maybe, not necessarily. That's you finally getting over your loss, and he's pleased with that. You're not dwelling on it as much as you did. But there may be something to do with John that's making you think about a certain property. Don't. And you may receive some news. It's not necessarily bad news, but you are going to get emotional about it. Or a female sees or receives the written word that makes her emotional. There's lads' night out there. Don't know who that is. Celebration for the lads, whatever that means. Maybe Ryan's got a celebration, has he? Don't know. Look very careful at these properties, because one of them is in disrepair. There's problems with it. Look at the sewers. Ask the neighbours. There is some sort of problem with a property. And the number one may be important. You've got a really good friend and confidant you can go to, and there may be some illness. But I think there's a recovery there, but somebody's going to be holding the breath, seeing what's going to happen next. But what he doesn't want you to do is take a property just for the sake, especially if there's illness, just for the sake of being close or whatever. Whatever happens, this is going to be your forever home, because the future might not be, you might not be in the right place to do this ever again. So you need to make sure that you're not buying just for the sake of other people. Even if you might have to travel further or whatever because of this, you don't plan on it. It's showing me a friend I who bought a house for her mother when she was ill, and the mother lasted a year, and she lost money selling it afterwards to actually relocate to where she wanted to go. So I'm just saying, don't plan this move around other people. Get ready and be ready to move at the drop of a hat, because something may crop up. Because some things are a never-ending story. They go round and round, and you're overthinking things. Some things are never going to change, so you might as well do what you need to do. Deep down, you know which one it is that you want, and it will bring you happiness. It could be. Oh, that's him saying happy birthday. Sorry. He would have said it sooner. And number 17 is important. And I said, didn't I? The 16th and 17th of next month. Don't do anything 16th and 17th of next month, because you will likely regret it. If there's a property close to water, then I would have that. There is a trip to the sea or across water. Number 7. And it's an unfinished symphony. So I'm not saying that it won't be a door-upper. What I'm saying is it's structural problems. I'm not talking about... so you have to make sure that the structure's sound. It's not about the cosmetics. That's not what he's talking about. But TikTok time's running out on the one that you want. If you don't go for it, you'll be sorry. So let's see what this says. I'm hoping that's given you what you needed to know, and the numbers. Number 19 is fantastic. So I know Libra is important. And it's funny because I did a read earlier on and that was in it. So, balance. You may change your mind more than once. There's nothing wrong with that. But there is, if you've already signed and it's legal, that's what we're worried about. 19, the number 19. Yeah, don't sit on the fence for too long or you're going to lose it. It's saying don't do anything on your own at the minute. You'll be doing it in partnership with somebody else. Link up with a partner because this will serve you best. Collecting striking things, objects or people. Art and pretty things. You may change your mind, and what's true one day may not be true the next. And the thing that keeps telling me is that we're going to see friends as enemies, enemies as friends. Things are not exactly as they seem. You're overthinking it, definitely. If you know Libra, let them do the negotiations. And I knew there was a reason why I did. When in the read earlier, when I mentioned John, I said because Librans are sarcastic and they give me John Lennon and Oscar Wilde. So John is saying hello. That you can't get any clearer than that. So this is the 7th house as well. So I know that sounds stupid, but it could be the 7th house you look at. And for some, look for hats. I don't know why. Maybe when you go and view the house, there's lots of hats. I don't know. But if you don't make a decision, it might be made for you because you lose the opportunity of the one you really want. But if you make the decision, don't sign until after the 21st of February. That's all I'm saying. After the 22nd anyway. But there is a romance coming. And you have to make sure that everything's fair and balanced. Don't sacrifice your own feelings. What did I say? It's come through really clear, bless him. Don't sacrifice your own feelings and your desires and what you want because you don't want any conflict. Courtrooms, law, fairness should play into this matter. And it will go in your favour. There'll be enforcement of rules though. There might be rules around this property. Legal documents will not only figure in, but they will bring you benefits, especially benefits shared between you and someone else. This represents an impending marriage or an engagement. Relationships are about to move up a level, and a more serious one, feelings have matured. So happiness will be achieved when you pool your resources with someone else. Achievement will be found when you find the right person who mirrors your own ideals and beliefs. So don't settle for anybody who doesn't. All matters worked on with sincere and equal partnership will prove to be successful in the utmost. It looks like merging of two families again. Choices, romance, alliances, mutual support, coming to a decision. There will be a wedding coming up, either yours or someone else's, marital bliss, and heart blessings. So I think John's saying you made him very happy. But he wants you to make sure you don't ride the fence on this. You've got to meditate. There will be something to do with art, galleries, museums, places of live music. So it might be somewhere where you are in the mix a bit, which is quite strange. But don't play along with others just to keep the peace. Something to do with law enforcement, the police, the courts, attorneys, judges, bringing peace and acting as a peacemaker. So you might have to be a peacemaker. Signing contracts, cosmetics, perfumes, fashion, hair salons, but not seeing the value in something unless it's beautiful. Well, so he's saying this one isn't beautiful. It can be, but it needs some work. But what he's saying is just check out that it's not major work. If it's just superficial, you can handle that. And don't let it put you off. Because you've got a perfect eye and impeccable taste, and you're going to create something that's very beautiful. Living the life of an artist, using your wit, choosing a more laid-back approach, letting things take care of themselves. So stop fretting, but this is your forever home, and it is something that you are going to be able to make your own. But as long as it's the sewers, or it don't need a new roof or anything like that, don't look at the cosmetic side of it. But I really would like you to send me pictures, especially if there's 7 houses. But I think what he's saying is you should know inside which one it is that you want. It will give you that feeling, and he knows you know what that feeling is. Okay, it will feel like home. So I hope that helped. Oh, sorry, he said we've got to do another one. Just one more card, and then I'll let you have the video. I can pick the cards up. Okay. He just want you to have a light worker card. Oh, bloody hell. The crumbling. There you go. Let everything that no longer serves you go. Number 40. I just get a feeling it's a fixer-upper. So, there's a shift happening right now where anything inauthentic can no longer survive. Relationships, jobs, social structure, anything built on shaky ground are destined to tumble down. It's happening to bring you back home, or to who you truly are, both individually and society as a whole, so you can live a life that is in alignment with who you truly are, you little weirdo. When you're in the thick of it, it can feel like a personal attack from the universe. You've lost your faith. Have faith, because the difficult times will be your defining moments. You will be reborn in the fire. You are being called to surrender, to stop trying to hold it all together. Stop trying to be there for everybody else when no knacker's there for you. To loosen your grip, let the crumbling occur. It may be difficult for you at first, because you are a little control freak. In the end, the sooner you let go, the sooner the rebirthing will occur. What are you trying to hold together? And what are you doing your best to avoid? How are you trying to pretend everything okay when it's not? You have what it takes to allow what is falling away to tumble and fall. And once that tower has crumbled, you will be able to rebuild your home on solid ground with mighty foundations. And the view, Vaughn, that view is magnificent. It will take your breath away each new morn. Kali, the goddess of destruction, and Black Madonna are with you now. Lay it all at the altar. They can hold it. What are you clinging to for fear that nothing is coming to take its place? You silly sod. Thanks for listening. I'll speak to you later. Bye.